everyone! Welcome to the first program of the season! Woo! We're going to get started with a fun fall craft to really get into the fall spirit. Today we are going to be making some decorative wreaths using all kinds of fun materials. Let me just check in with Selena and see if she's ready to go, and she's going to tell you the materials that you'll need. Hey Selena, are you there?
Oh, hey everyone! So Natalie tells me you're here to do a craft. How exciting! Let me show you what you're going to need. So to make your wreath, you're going to need a paper plate. Any paper plate you can find is fine. A small one, a big one. You could even use just a piece of cardboard, like an old cereal box or anything else you can find in your recycling bin, and just cut it into like a wreath shape. You're also going to need some scissors for cutting. You're also going to need some tissue paper. I found some green tissue paper and some yellow and red. This is also where you can get as creative as you want. Since we're making a fall wreath, I have decided to use these like fake fall leaves. I'm just gonna like cut them off this vine and just use them on my wreath. I think it'll look super cool. You could also go outside and find some stuff. You can use some leaves maybe that you find from a tree. You could collect branches and put them on there. You could get some pine cones or acorns. Just get as creative as you want. And to be able to stick those things on to your wreath, you're going to need some glue. I'm going to be using a hot glue gun. If you have someone to help you, or if you feel safe using a hot glue gun, just be careful. I'm going to be using one. But you could also just use some white glue or a glue stick. Again, whatever you can find around your house and whatever materials you have. All right, let's see if Natalie's ready.
I have all my materials ready to go. Look at all this cool stuff I found to decorate with. I've got my plate here, and I've got all the different fall shades of tissue paper, and I even found these little fake leaves that I think are going to look really cool on it. Now, let me show you the very first step. We are going to take our paper plate and cut one big hole in the center so that the outside of it kind of looks like a wreath. Just like this. If it's not perfectly round in the middle, it's totally okay because all of your decorations are going to kind of overlap a little bit. So if it's just a little bit like short of a perfect little circle, it's totally okay. Selena, did you catch all of that?
I think so. Looks pretty good, huh? Well, now that you hopefully also have something that looks like this, we can get to the fun part. We can start decorating. So I'm going to be using some tissue paper, all different colors, and oops, just dropped some, and some of these fake leaves. You could also, like I said before, you can use sticks and pine cones and acorns from outside. You can use leaves from outside, or you can just use tissue paper and construction paper and things that you find in your house, like beads, stickers, glitter, whatever you want to use to make your wreath look the way you want it to look. Just arts and crafts is all about being creative, and we would love to see what you guys come up with. So just be creative and gather your materials and start decorating.
To decorate my wreath, what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of taking little tiny pieces of tissue paper and just gluing them all around the wreath. So it's pretty time consuming, but I mean, I think it looks pretty good, so I'm just going to keep doing that.
Okay, I've made some good progress. Let's see how Natalie's doing.
Alright, so this is how my wreath is looking now with all of the tissue paper glued onto it. And now I am going to put on some of these fake leaves that I found at the dollar store just to add a little extra jazz to it. Great, I think mine is coming along perfectly. This is going to be a great decoration for my door. I'm so excited. Selena, are you finished yet?
I'm done. Wow, look at this. What a great craft for this time of year. But wait, Natalie, how am I supposed to hang this up?
Selena, your wreath looks great. Mine turned out super nice too. Check it out. But now for the most important part, it's time to display your craft. There are multiple ways that you can do this. You can either stick it to your fridge with a magnet, you can use a piece of tape to put it on the wall, or like a thumbtack maybe, or maybe on your door, or you can poke a little hole right at the top and run a string through it and hang it on the wall or elsewhere using that. I'm gonna put mine on the door. Let's see where Selena put hers.
Wow, I love your wreath! And we would love to see yours too. I'm sure you guys made some pretty cool looking wreaths. If you want to email us some pictures, we would absolutely love that. Or we could even share some of them on Instagram if you follow the Camp Easter Seals page on Instagram. And other than that, thank you so much for joining us. I had so much fun. I'm sure Natalie had tons of fun too. And we loved crafting with you.
Bye everyone.
Thanks for joining. See you next time.